Hey everyone, it's Radia with Life by Radia. I'm doing the 100-day challenge. I know I've missed the last 4 days. I'm human. I'm currently in the middle of working on promos for season 2 of Best Friends Forever, which that drops on March 6th. So I hope that you will watch and support, like, subscribe. In the meantime, you guys know I'm a professional chef, and I wanted to just show you my kitchen and just kind of show you how I set it up because it will make cooking a lot easier and quicker. So let's go ahead and get into it. Over here, I always like to have the basics. This is salt. This is just like a little salt container. I have my pepper. So when I'm cooking, I can just grab the pepper. If it needs extra salt, I can season it. And then this little trick, you have a squeeze bottle. This is just oil, it's olive oil. Um, Again, I use this every single day, so it's a lot better. I buy like a gallon of olive oil from like Costco. I don't want to carry around a gallon and try to pour that. So you can get these like squeeze bottles on Amazon. And also, I use this for salad dressings and just keep it there. And when I make my salad, pour it over the salad. So that's an easy tip. Also, over here, I'm going to move this out the way. This is just a bain marie, and I like to keep all of the tools that I am going to be using for when I cook. So things that I use, a spatula. Again, that's something I use daily. I have my tongs. I have my whisk for when I make scrambled eggs. I have the little spatula here. So those are things that if you already have it out and you're cooking, all you have to do is just grab what you need instead of having to walk back to the drawer, and that's just adding time. So this is pretty similar to how the kitchen was set up at the last place that I worked, where everything was just there in hand's reach. And so you want to do the same. I have my spoons over here. Again, this is just a bain marie. You can find these on Amazon. I have my knives. That's there. And it just helps everything go much more smoothly. And when you're cooking, that is what you want to do. You want to have everything out. So we call that like mise en place, have everything put in place. So when you start cooking, you're not having to run back and forth, back and forth. So also, I'm going to show you my pantry. And if I am cooking something, I'm going to take everything out and have it already mised out. And then here, these are my favorite spice blends to use. This is a company called Burlap and Barrel. I don't think there's any other spices on the market that's better than Burlap and Barrel. These spices are like really high quality. They work with local farmers. And so you're getting a really high quality spices. So I know you probably grew up with like McCormick spices. That's what like my grandmother had. But there's some really good spice companies out there. And once you try it, you're going to taste the difference in your food. So that's how I have my pantry set up. Everything else is pretty much set up like a normal pantry. But I think it is important when you're setting up your kitchen that you have everything kind of out so you can grab it. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about cutting boards. So I have a couple different cutting boards. This is not a cutting board. This is just like what I use for like a cheese tray. It's made of marble. It's really, really nice. This is just a plastic cutting board. You can see it's been used a lot. And then this is just like a wooden cutting board. So the only cutting boards, and I see this all the time and it drives me crazy, people have like these glass cutting boards. And I'm just like, why on earth would you have that? And then when they're chopping, you can hear the blade of the knife hitting the glass. And I get it. It's pretty, it's see-through. It drives me crazy. Like, just throw it away. A wood block is fine. I know people say, oh, don't have meat on it and everything. You can, disinfect it. It'll be fine. I've never had any issues with it. So this is what I use to keep to help me when I'm cooking. So I hope you guys will take these tips. It will make cooking a lot easier. And yeah, that's it. 100 days of YouTube. This day is done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.